I cannot remember if the guy actually had a name.
No.
But the fourth god in the poem or prophecy mentioned was Yasar, and that he is on his way to meet up with the other three gods to see if this is the year of the apocalypse. There is a path to where we can find where these gods are meeting that can be found in a journal. The journal is in the Empire, and then we were told of an old wizard in the car who had basically a fancy spell scroll to let people disguise selves somewhat indefinitely. So we decided to go there. Kind of dug around, dealt with some phase spiders.
Again.
A bit of miscommunication on some parts, but we got there in the end. We found this note about some creature named Clive.
Clive?
And it was really fucking ugly. And since I'm doing the recap, I get to say it was really ugly.
Don't be mean to Clive.
mean.
You can have an opinion even if it's wrong.
It ate a guy, all right?
And
So we decided
He
to
was
go.
hungry.
We decided to go put Clive down. We did, and he regurgitated the remains of this wizard,
with the scroll.
which did have the scroll. And
We then got into an inn, I think.
yeah, we went to a tavern, the Horseman's Head. And then we found that we kind of discussed it and said Galleystead is the closest town in the Empire to the border, and it would take about 3 days from Galleystead to the capital. And yeah, that was pretty much it.
Also,
And then
Salem's
last thing
a
was
Chihuahua.
Salem is
Chihuahua now.
Salem's going to be Chihuahua, and Ina and Kish talked a little bit more about the lovely wolf thing that is going on there.
Chihuahua. Chihuahua.
And yeah, that's
So,
where
yeah.
we left off. I was
And
going
yeah,
to sleep.
everyone went to bed.
Awesome. Right. let me
Session
just
7.
Fix this. We are indeed session 7, as
Is
far
it
as I
still
know.
the 10th?
Probably not Snap if you just slept.
I don't know if we woke
Well,
up.
if anything happens in the night, yeah.
There we are. So, yeah, at the present time, you're still in the Crochet. At the Horseman's Head. And that's where we rejoin the group. Is there anything anybody wishes to do?
Is it the morning? Is it the evening?
So, yeah, you would be kind of early to mid-evening now.
Still the 10th.
Yes.
I'll just go to sleep.
Yeah, I think I ended by saying that Gil was just going to bed.
And crashing, yeah.
Yeah.
With a good heart.
Yeah, face planting into a pillow.
Am
Yeah,
I
the
with the
villain.
group or am I not with the group? I'm so
So,
sorry, Kish. I talked over
you-
you. I apologize.
You're still running.
You were Phantom there, so you are with the group.
What?
Like, Alessandra was there in spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Her spirit
yeah.
was there.
Having an out-of-body experience.
Learned how to astral project.
But yes, you are in a in-room with everybody else. I can't remember if you got a joint room or whether everybody took separate rooms. I think you
Did we have like
doubled up.
Mojo?
didn't you?
Like,
Yeah, you doubled up.
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah,
So-
pick where you want to be.
Mhm.
Yeah, because Gil crashed and he was talking into the pillow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I also went to sleep.
I imagine Alessandra does the same in Ina's wherever there's an open room. That's she'll
Yeah.
go to bed.
Tag along.
I think the open room is with Rin, because yeah,
Okay,
Ina.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, then she'll
Yeah.
go. She'll go with Ren, and she'll sleep there.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Well, if nobody else wants to do anything, you manage to have a good night's sleep, and you wake up somewhat refreshed in the morning.
Somewhat.
What?
Somewhat refreshed in the morning. Yes, you have had the benefits of a long rest. It is the day of the 11th. And Alessandra, as you wake up, you realize that Rin is an ice statue again.
Ah, god damn it.
You
Dave?
have got to be kidding me. She'll walk over to Ina's room and knock on the door.
She'd be awake already. 'Cause...
Mm-hmm. Perfect timing.
No, yeah, she'd be awake and open the door like, what is it, darling?
We have another problem. Rin is an ice statue, and I need help.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know if Kish is still asleep.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like she would be like half awake, like, you know,
There we
just
go.
half asleep still.
I'll be back soon, Kish. And then yeah, she whoop.
She's like, yeah.
Whatever.
He's back.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really briefly, as Kish, as you're sort of half asleep and Ina walks out of the room, you do get like another voice in your head, and you hear her go, "Where's she gone? Where's she gone?"
Not again.
She's
Ah.
in the walls.
It's in the goddamn walls.
But yeah, you hear it a couple of times, and it just fades to nothingness again. You,
Whatever. And he like slowly like wakes up and tries to go after Ina. Like, what is happening?
Okay, so yeah, so Kish, you get out of bed and you open the door as quickly as you can, and you do just manage to catch Ina and Alessandra walking down the hallway.
What is happening right now?
And like, do I see Ren as we're like, I guess, kind of walking into the room, like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
Statue.
would see ice statue Rin just led in bed.
Ren's a statue again.
What? Again? Oh. What happened?
I look at Alessandra.
I woke up, looked over, ice statue.
Great. Just great.
Like, Salem, and like she whistles, but I won't whistle because my mic wouldn't pick that up.
Mm-hmm. And Poochie Salem travels over to you.
I guess it is the first time Alessandra would see him like that.
Yep. So yeah,
Just
you
get it in the room
you
for
see
confirmation.
Salem as a Chihuahua, indeed.
Well, this is something, isn't it?
Woof, woof. Anyway, what? Oh, I see.
Looks like you might have to stay here after all.
Well, I suppose somebody has to.
She like kneels down next to it, and I'm assuming it's identical to how it was before.
Mm-hmm.
Right, darling? We unfortunately have to go, however. Once again, Salem is gonna be here with you. And he'll lead you to us once you break free. Alright? And she gives Ren a kiss on the cheek.
Mm-hmm. And Salem kind of like circles around Rin's feet a couple of times and just plonks himself in a sleeping position at her toes. Well, might as well catch up on some Z's, I guess.
Shame, it's been a long time since I've seen and trod with you as a dog.
Yes. It has been a while. I could tell you the last time, but let's not go there, shall we? That noble was not that impressed, although his ankles did taste quite nice.
Sure they did. Just scratches him on the head. Right. I'll pay for the room. And hope everything's gonna be alright. I'm sure it will be.
I'm sure it will be. Goodbye. I'm going to sleep now.
She just waves at him. We don't want to wake him up. He gets grumpy, especially in this form.
I heard that.
I'm glad. And then I walk out. I don't know what the girls are doing.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine Alessandra leaves with Ina and goes to get her brother's.
Shopping.
Okay.
Girls' day.
So yeah, you walk down the hallway via the boys' rooms and give them a knock. Where you're both awake, I would imagine, unless you choose otherwise.
I am dead. No.
I think a knock on the door would be enough to wake him up.
Rise and shine, lovies.
Hello.
Rin's
Yeah.
a nice statue. We have to keep moving.
Oh,
Again?
okay.
Again.
How much money are we gonna spend this time?
Don't tempt me.
I wish I was surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
While they're talking, I'll just go and sword with the tavern. Hold on, we can leave Rin in the House of Raven.
Yeah. By all means, try to negotiate that one.
I will. Darlings, I'm going to ask our friend. Do you have a name, Hadu, for him? Or
It's Lord Raven at the moment still.
Lord Raven, okay. I'm going to ask Lord Raven if he could house Rin and Salem. So get ready and I'll be back shortly.
Is he from the TV show? Raven.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I go to the house, Hadu, House of Raven.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And well, once again you would be greeted by the guard, but the guard would usher you in after some talking and various disappearing acts and reappearing again.
We have an icy predicament.
Yeah. That's a Salem level joke.
I look
And
so pale.
yeah, you get into the meeting room where Lord Raven is standing once again.
I am sorry to inconvenience you, Lord.
Hmm.
There has been a development. You see, remember one from my group, long white hair, blind?
Yes.
My darling Ren, they've, how to explain it? They have this weird quirk where they turn into a statue. Nice statue.
They turn into an ice statue.
Yes. And Unfortunately, it's happened before. They got out of it. However, unfortunately, with where we're going, we can't really take them, so could we leave them in your care? Just for a couple of days?
I suppose I could host a statue in the foyer. She is standing, yes?
No. It happened while Ren was asleep.
Then not a statue in the foyer.
I'm trying to remember if Ren mentioned that they've heard Ina talking, or if it's just a thing Dobbs told me. You guys
I
remember?
Think.
Pretty sure it did happen.
Yeah, I think they did.
Okay. Dobbs, if you're watching this, and I didn't, sorry. They are conscious while in this form as well. My familiar, Salem, he would stay with them and not guard them, keep an eye on them. If anything happens.
I see. This is a interesting development.
It is most peculiar. The ice, it isn't normal as well. It's what was the name? Yeah, what was the name?
Forever Frost.
you.
That's the one.
It's Forever Frost.
Forever Frost. I believe that comes from the Northern Isles. Then I shall study what is happening with her. Perhaps we can utilize it in some way.
She just gives him a look like,
It is fine. I don't think they will feel any pain.
I'd appreciate if you were to not test on my child.
I said study.
Study.
Yes, study. We should study them.
If you need to take samples, take it off there the clothes, alright? The coat, the hat. Over there.
If it is Forever Frost, we probably won't be able to take a sample off anyway.
That is fine. I'm gonna hear my parents shouting, sorry, it just kind of took me by surprise. So she'll mental message, just saying like, I've arranged for Rin to stay at the House of Raven. If you could carry them here.
Yeah. They kind of sigh a little bit and okay, and then you kind of hear the sound of like hugging. Scraping across the floor.
You can ask. you can ask the fort. She starts laughing. She's like, "What the?" I'm sorry, Lord. My familiar is trying his best. Salem. The others are still there.
Imagine we all just heard like a really solid like thunk
Yeah.
as Rin got dragged off the bed, and then the scraping.
Yeah, and Gil, Alessandro, well, the rest of you, in fact, would see Salem like pull the door to, and then start dragging Rin out by her ankle.
All right. Let's
Yeah,
not
this
do
is
that.
not how we're gonna do this.
Don't break them.
Yeah.
Drag him around.
Unless you wanna.
I pick up Salem.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just this little.
Yeah.
Oh. Where are you taking him?
The Raven, yes. The Lord Raven, yes.
Pats him on the like, goodbye.
Alright.
He wags his tail a little bit. Now, if you'll excuse me, and he just kind of grabs the ankle again and starts dragging.
Absolutely not. And Melissa will just grab the body.
Just grab the body.
Just fireman's carry. Just-
But, well, actually, I suppose that is easier. Okay.
I'll put him down.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And he'll start walking behind Rin. Well, as you're carrying them.
I pick up the fox.
And yeah, Rin arrives in House Raven. And
If the Lord doesn't look too annoyed, I'll would have just some like idle chatter with him.
mhm.
But nothing
As-
like too much.
Yeah, as Rin arrives, he says,
How's the weather?
This does seem peculiar. Perhaps we can find out what is going on."
That'd be lovely. And of course, we'll be in your debt.
I will probably need some help. I may have to call in somebody from maybe House Crow. Yes. Is this all?
Thank you once again, my lord. Salem, be nice.
I'm always nice. Except when I'm not.
And remember, you can't fly for now.
Ah!
Storms off like annoyed. I know. Ina's ready to go.
Just as you're about to leave, Lord Raiden, Mortal Kombat! Lord Raven says, good luck once again. I hope you do not die.
We hope so too. Thank you.
Words of encouragement, that.
It's an crocheting way.
Well then, let's get out in the crochet.
And I
And
step-
into the welcoming arms of the Empire.
Anywhere but
We'll manage, darlings. We'll manage. And I guess on the outskirts we would. I don't know. We want to disguise immediately. Probably yes, if we find like any. Yeah.
Okay. So you enact the disguise spell straight away?
Once we're out,
Okay. Who's going to use the spell slot to cast it?
spell slot.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
scroll.
It's a scroll, isn't it?
No, yeah, you're right. It's a scroll. I apologize.
Man. Can
Would
George
have sucked
join
if we were all
this
martial classes.
Mm-hmm.
How is it with it? Like, if you can cast it, it's fine. But if you can't, you have to roll something? Or is it?
Mm-hmm.
I think, isn't it like the DC is like like 10 plus.
And
The
plus, I think the
level of the
would be
spell.
spell level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you roll
Intelligence.
intelligence.
Yeah. I'll do it. Fuck it.
It shouldn't be me.
Yep, not me.
I'll do it. I'll do it. And start reciting it. And what is the thing I need to beat?
So, quite luckily, the wizard, being the genius that he is, managed to make this quite a low level thing, even though it's insanely good for what it is. So, you would need to beat 14, DC 14.
Intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Will everyone need to roll because we all need to cast it on ourselves?
Nope, it's a multiple cast. You cast it once and it does everything, every
Oh, I thought it-
target creature.
Yeah.
I thought by multiple cast it meant
And them. Yeah.
infinite use thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 15 on the die.
So it beats it then, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. You'll look less slightly dashing.
I look so dull.
Yeah, you are all disguised as literal, like, mid-class,
Yep. Figured.
normal people, humans, in a range of attire. Let's have a look.
I assume maybe something more like rundown because then we can
Absolutely.
like say
So-
we were running because we were attacked by me.
So
I would
3 of you were
certainly have
disguised.
picked humbler clothing.
3 of you were disguised as farmers. 3 of you were disguised as merchants. You may choose.
Farmer.
Farmer,
Merchant.
call it.
I'll be a merchant. Also, there is not 6 of us.
Oh, sorry.
Sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
3 farmers, 2 merchants.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
be a
gonna go
merchant.
farmer.
Alright, I guess I'm a merchant.
The merchants are probably gonna be talking.
Fuck.
Okay. And you make your way out of the Empire.
Oh, into the
Empire.
Out of Necrotia into the Empire.
Ooh, Gil, what wares are you selling?
Whatever you're growing.
I have coin if you have wares.
Hmm.
And eventually, after somewhat of a walk, you end up in the
Hmm.
border town of the Empire known as Gallistead.
That was quick. Feels like a day.
Yes. So there is a day gap between Necrotia and Gallistead, so you would have been walking all day. If you would like to have been doing something during that day, you may let me know.
I guess on the lookout for any like patrols or something.
Bad,
Both Necrosian and Empire one.
bad Khajiit puns directed at Gil.
Hmm.
I feel like I should maybe ask, like, how should I act according to where we're going? Like, if there's anything, like, specific.
Miserable.
So what do you know about the Empire?
Be miserable and hate everyone.
That's not human or elven. And even the elves, if they're too different from High Elven. And yeah, what do I know about the Empire?
So would Ina reasonably have been to the Empire?
She wanted there, potentially.
Maybe. Maybe. Reasonable amount, I'd say. I do.
Okay. Give me a You can give me either an intelligence or a history check, your choice.
So they're both the same. No, actually, I'm proficient with history. 22.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So as you say, there's a lot of racism in the Empire. If you're not human or High Elven, they don't tend to like any of the other races. You know that certain races are killed on sight. Those races most notably being either Tiefling or, strangely enough, Aasimar, both of which are killed on sight. Other races are either killed or imprisoned, depending on how different they look. And you would know that you would know that the Empire is their chief like manufacture comes from like a type of ore that's only found in the Empire, which is called Razni's ore. Yeah.
I say all that.
Okay, thank you.
It's not a very welcoming place.
It is bad enough in the allied kingdoms. I do not want to think about how bad it is here.
She just sort of gently brushes your arm, like down your arm as you say that.
I know why the sun doesn't like to shine here, but okay.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we walk into the city. How do?
Yep. So, Galistad being, you know, a day outside of Necrotia, it's no longer painted in eternal darkness. Just so you're aware, like the Empire has a normal day-night cycle. And as you approach the city gates, there's 2 guards standing outside, very heavily armed. And
What's our cover story?
it says to you,
I guess we
"What
thought of
business
that
have you?"
last day, right?
Yeah.
Faye used the litter box, and because I'm playing, my mom's there.
That was every racist in the Empire dying.
Anyway. Ja, Yakuyo! Did they stop us, Hadu? Sorry.
Yes, they did. They stopped you. They said, "What business have you in the Empire?"
My mom still keeps talking to me. It's like, I'm sorry.
What did we do as a cover story?
I don't know, farmers and merchants,
I'm
like...
just a
My-
humble farmer.
My immediate thought is we're like merchants trying to find somebody to, you know, trade with whatever goods are being grown by these farmers, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm worried that we're gonna say something and they're gonna be like, guess you're in combat now.
It is certainly a possibility.
But that's kind of what I was thinking, was using the merchants as like, we want to go in and trade wares. But I don't know. That, or I was thinking we were like seeking refuge, like our farm or whatever got attacked by something and we need a place to stay.
me coming from even, that's the thing, like...
Yeah, that was what I was
I
gonna.
have
That's
no
what I was
idea.
just. I was just looking up. I'm like, where could we say we're from
So
Exactly.
you've come via the route from the Croatia. Now, obviously, there is like a no man's land. It's about a day travel in between the two. So technically, you could have skirted around the Croatia and got to that bit of no man's land. There is like some scattered living in the no man's land, so there are people there. But it's very, very few and far between, and they would be living on the bare minimal possible assets.
It's the Empire's relation with is it Rye? Is that how you say it?
Rye, yeah. So Rye is a kingdom of druids. The Empire, they tend not to like things that are overly magical. So I mean, human druids, potentially, and some elven druids, but yeah, it wouldn't necessarily be a hard sell, but they might still be cautious of you.
Whatever.
They're just trying to figure out where they've come from, because like there's a stretch of a day's like no man's land between the Croatia and the Empire. I'm guessing people are thinking, well, if we say we come from the the Croatia, that might not be great. So
Well, we can maybe say that we had a shipment and we were attacked by Necrosians.
Yeah.
And managed to escape. I assume you would have talked about this while walking, so
yeah, no, absolutely. We're doing this in retrospect. Yeah.
If
And
it's
what are we
plausible.
selling? As farmers?
farmers
Potato.
travel. Yeah, animals. You had animals. They were slaughtered. Some maybe. How haggard do we look?
Well, you've been on the road for about a day.
Why? So probably
Yeah.
very.
Yeah, so I think they should believe us.
Okay, so
Yeah.
whenever you're ready, same question. What business have you got in the Empire? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
I ain't talking. They might recognize me by my voice.
Sorry. We're just
You-
pretty damn tired.
You do speak common. Good.
Of course. We
So,
were merchants and
were merchants. What? You're not
Are.
merchants anymore.
look, we got attacked about
Okay.
half a day to a day's down the road towards the west. Some Necrosians. We were bringing in some crops and livestock to the city, and it didn't go well. So we had to run.
Yeah,
now we're here.
they're getting a bit ballsy, these Necrosians, recently, aren't they? Coming this far outside of their city. Wow. With the odd wyvern being spotted in the sky these far over the borders these days, is hardly surprising. I'm telling you, they're up to something. They're up to something. Won't be long now. This whole city will be attacked. You mark my words. Well, go in, wary travelers. See yourselves good.
Thank you.
Nick,
Come on.
the doors.
Yeah, he'll just start heading
Yeah.
into the city.
And you start setting foot into Necrotia itself now. Into
Gallyway.
Galley's
not
dead.
Galway.
Go away.
Galleystead. There we go. Galleystead.
Got there in the
The
end.
city of the Empire. Yes. I mean, as you're kind of walking the street towards the center, you notice that this place is quite well armed. Like there's weapon stalls on the streets and things, like with guards posted by them. It kind of looks like they're ready to defend themselves at a moment's notice. There's extra like steel sheets and things that can go up across the walls and the doors, and like every so often big sort of like clockwork mechanics, like cogs and gears and things that like change the layouts of the walls and the pavements and the stones. They're not doing anything at the moment, but by the way everything's laid out, even somebody that's not technically minded could work out that this is designed to change. And as you walk through the down the road, you kind of find yourself into the living area of Gallisted, where you see people just kind of moping about, really, apart from going in and out of a house and doing their absolute best to drag themselves down the long road towards the working districts. There's a couple of taverns nearby, but that's all that's here, really.
Do I own what manner of transport people usually use to get to the capital?
So, no, I don't think you would know that.
Okay.
So, well, we made it this far. What do we, we're gonna stop here and then just hit the road first thing in the morning.
I feel like we should first find a way to get there so we don't lose much of the daylight. How light is it still, Hadur?
Yes, you've been traveling all day, so you're back into the early hours of the evening again now.
We can poke around, see how they travel, so we know sure where to go.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And as you're kind of walking around, you see some of these clockwork gears go into motion, and like part of the pavement where you're walking starts lifting up, and out of there you see like I've forgotten what the fuck they're called, but like a giant crossbow, you know, those
Ballista?
ballistas, yeah, just like come out of the ground and fire, and kind of as you trace the arrow you can see it going towards a wyvern that was bound for necrotia space.
Damn, they've got fucking AA guns. That's
Seems like
wild.
it. Does it hit the wyvern?
Let's find out. It does not.
Good.
You do hear the shriek of the wyvern, though. But it doesn't turn or counterattack or anything like that. It just carries on its flight.
As it misses, like lets out the tiniest of like, like thank God it didn't hit it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, she'll go and start looking for anything where we can, like, I don't know, hire horses, anything else, flying, I don't know, something.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you carry on walking down the roads and everything, and there doesn't seem to be any horses, but there is a chart for airships, and one of them is charted towards the capital.
When?
So that is bright and early tomorrow morning. So the first flight is 6 a.m. and then it's every 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. Do I see, like, is it like Do we have to sign somewhere, or is it just like get here?
So yeah, the sign says to direct you to the airship dock, and it says that you can like follow the arrows towards it.
I go.
Mhm.
See
So
where
you-
it leads me.
Yeah, you go straight to the airship dock right now, do you?
Yeah, this is a fucking airport here. Fucking hell.
Okay.
Which terminal?
Oh,
So
shit.
you make your way to the airship dock, and again, there's 2 guards there. And they say, "All right, where are you off to?"
My group and I would like to go to the capital once the next starship leaves, so we're just looking around. Haven't been here much.
Hmm. I see. You wanting to get to Etherdale?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, the next ship isn't until tomorrow morning, I'm afraid.
That's fine. Is there any fee or?
Well, there is. There's a contribution to keep the airships going. So we're asking a. It's not cheap at the moment. It's a gold piece a person. Or you can take your risk on the second ship that's leaving dock tomorrow. But that's gonna be transporting a prisoner.
Prisoner?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll tell my group.
Technically not a prisoner. It's complicated.
That's fine.
Is it BNY?
Don't!
Fucking BNY.
Alright, I'll tell my group and. Yeah, thank you.
Welcome.
And she goes and rejoins with the group.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So there's there's this fee of a gold per passenger. And it's like they said, 1 in the morning, but they said that the second one will be cheaper because they're transporting someone. And I don't know about you, but I'm quite curious as to who that is.
So am I.
Do we want to get involved in whatever's going on with that?
I just do not want to give them money.
A lot of money here. Yeah. They said that they're not a prisoner, but in a way they are. That's what intrigued me, you see. So I would like to see it. And the less money we give them, the better. I'm whispering Hadu.
Yeah,
Well, now
and,
I'm curious.
you know, I guess maybe the more problems we could possibly cause for them, the better.
I was like, that's my boy.
I agree completely.
Alessandra's
Plus,
like,
if-
my family stresses me out.
Plus, if it means we don't have to be up at the crack of dawn, sign me up.
Yeah, I'm sure you wouldn't mind that.
Damn right.
I will follow
I like sleeping.
whatever you guys want to do.
The secondary ship? No one said. Raise your hand.
Everyone raises their hand unless it's like, okay, yeah.
Good. Let's find a place for to sleep.
Okay. And yeah, as you look around and everything, you do come across a couple of taverns actually. Each would have lodgings and accommodation.
No. Anyone wants to go and arrange that?
Not really.
I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? Fuck it. I'm already doing all this talking and shit anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
Go inside and I guess try to acquire accommodations.
Okay, so cool. You enter into the tavern. This is the Crank and Crow. And as you go in, you see a humanoid bartender.
Humanoid?
Human bartender.
It's very vague.
And yeah, there's quite a number of people in the tavern. They all kind of like take a look at you and just carry on about their drinks afterwards. The bartender kind of just looks up.
How's it going?
You know how it is. Been working the mine all day, and now I'm working the bar.
Yeah.
Difficult to earn an honest buck, but you know, what's a buck? An honest piece, but you know.
Trust me, my friend. I know exactly what you're talking about. My companions and I are looking for a couple rooms. Anything open here still?
Yeah, well, if there's one thing we got to spare, it's rooms. You're not gonna like the prices, though, I'm afraid.
You know, like you said, whatever you guys gotta do to earn your honest piece.
Well, it's 3 copper pieces a room.
Is that just a single bed per room, or is
Right,
it like?
yeah, it's gonna be 5 copper pieces for 2 beds.
Okay. Yeah, okay, we'll just pay for, I guess, fuck it, 2 doubles and a single, basically.
Oh, you've got the money to throw around, I see.
Yeah, it's, you know, I don't really got a choice, and to be honest, this ain't even really my money, so I'm okay with spending it.
I see. Well, ask no questions, you'll tell me no lies, right?
Exactly.
Okay, well, here's the keys. The singles at the end of the hall. The 2 doubles are at the beginning of the hall on either side of each other.
Appreciate it, friend. We'll probably be back up to get some grub and some drink in us in a second.
Of course.
And yeah, he'll go back to where the others are and toss the single room key to Alessandra, and then hand over the other double key to Ina.
Thank you.
Split second decision.
No sleepover? Darn.
I figured you'd want your own room. What can I say?
I can agonize about whatever is gonna happen by myself.
By yourself.
Sounds
Exactly.
perfect.
By the way, nobody go flashing any gold. That's all I can say here. It won't end well.
Heard.
Got it.
He's looking at Ina.
Don't spend your money, Mom.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Don't tip people too much. We can get away with that in other places.
You say don't worry, but when you say that, I am immediately
worrying.
worried.
Yeah. You know, don't worry. I'm just gonna talk to these guards and then these people, and then kind of start to stage a revolution. So, you know,
Just goes like, "Come on, Dubrin." Like,
this is well within, like, we're not like yelling at each other.
yeah, but
This
there's
is
still people.
at a table.
Don't worry, darling.
Alright.
I've been to the Empire a couple times.
Such a lovely place.
Oh, Gil's cogs are ticking there.
Really love it. Yeah, I've been here a couple times. Huh? How so? It's like when you're talking to your parents and like you're like grabbing a drink with them or something,
Yeah,
and
and
they
you're getting
just
the
drop
lore.
the most jaw-dropping lore. You're like, what the fuck kind of life were you living before you had me? What?
Reminds me of a dream my mother mentioned to me the other day. That was interesting.
Don't.
I won't when it's been recorded.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if there's nothing else, grab some drinks, grab some food,
Then go sleep.
and yeah, another day.
Yep. So drinks together with food costs you a copper piece each.
Man.
It's all ale. Like they don't have anything more fancy than that.
That's fine by me.
Fair enough. So, basically a silver piece for 5,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because it's 10 to
10 to 1.
Is it-
Yeah.
10 to 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
Cool.
go without the ale.
Ha, don't mind if I do. And just go and grab his.
Mine. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
The
sure you'll
bartender
want mine too.
when you turn
Unless
down the
I'll
ale,
get
the
that.
bartender just kind of raises one eyebrow and he's really. You're turning down the drink?
Just goes like. Then he's like a little weird, basically.
Mm. Bartender then just
He's
shrugs
a
and starts
little
going
weird.
back
He's a
to the
little.
work.
He's just, different.
Yeah.
He's just
It's just different.
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 It's Ina, my kid's like a little weird. I don't know what to tell you.
I am getting. I'm just getting fantastic Mr. Fox vibes. It's just different. Fucking great movie. Rewatched that the other day. Fantastic.
Sometimes even a drink cannot help with a shitty day.
So yeah, you take your drinks, you sit down with your food,
What's the food?
meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes. I was just about to say, and probably
Yeah.
probably way more potatoes than meat.
Oh, a lot
yeah.
more potatoes than
He
meat.
he
Yeah.
eats the potatoes but leaves the meat.
No.
Les immediately eats it, immediately grabs it and eats it.
I feel like
Can
Gil
you
was,
kind
too,
of
I feel
hide
like
that
Gil was
fact
too
from
slow to grab it off of his plate, and Alessandro got it first. Like, fine.
You got the ale.
I got the ale. Yeah.
Those that may wish to, or 2 of you, or 1 with advantage, even, you can give me a perception check.
I would
I'll go
like
for
to
it.
roll.
So the 2 of us. Cool.
Oh,
It's gonna be just like people eyeing us up or something.
Oh.
Definitely.
Perception. 19.
29. I
Nice.
crit.
Holy shit!
Ooh.
Nothing
Wow.
escaped him.
Okay.
He's on edge.
Yeah. So both of you then hear the sound of a little boy. Basically, he's with you. Ina, you would guess he's somewhere in his early teens. Little Fox, with your keen perception, you can tell that this guy's probably 14, like exactly.
Mhm.
And he's kind of like making like noises and just like punching thin air and things.
Mhm.
Okay.
And moments later, you hear what you would presume his dad would be, and comes in and says, "What are you doing, boy?" The boy says, I'm training, Dad. I'm training." He's like, "Punching?" It's like, yeah. I want to train. I want to be able to do things with my fists, with just my fists. And the dad's like, "Will you steal here, boy?" He's like, No. No, Dad, you don't understand. There's people that can beat people with just their fists and their kick. You know, like one of them from the hero of the gem.
Fuck
Is it-
you.
We don't talk about that here, boy. Dragonborn scum. No,
Yeah.
no, Dad, he's cool. He can punch things and like he can when they go flying away. We use steel here, boy. Yes, Dad. Reluctantly, he kind of puts his head down and walks out the door.
Okay, I thought Loki was gonna get fucking bitch slapped.
I was like, oh god.
Oh,
I hope that steel goes through the father's stomach.
yeah,
And
He
Yes.
whispers.
yeah. Mhm.
if two others would like to give me a perception check or one at advantage.
It's really good if they heard us.
Sure. Why not make a perception check? Yeah.
Good try.
I'll give it a go, or I'll give someone else can do it.
I
Roll-ish.
also got a 19.
Kish, that's all you.
Roll. You can do this.
18.
18.
Nice.
Okay. So yeah, both of you then you hear about what's going on tomorrow. No, what is going tomorrow? The second ship, right after the first one, leaves for the capital. Yeah. What? They're loading. They're loading. Well, one of them on it. One of them? What are you talking about? You know, one of them. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, one of the different ones. What different ones? You know, one of the ones from the Black Watch. The Black Watch? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Should we be worried? No. Don't. They'll handcuff them with special like handcuffs. They won't be able to do nothing. Don't worry. Huh. Can we watch? I ain't gonna be around there. I ain't gonna see no Black Watch. And then they go quiet.
Guys. You guys hear that?
Hmm?
Some of them guys over there were talking about this prisoner that you mentioned. I don't know. They said they were different and they were from something called the Black Watch, which outside of game makes me just think of fucking Overwatch again.
Yeah.
I
And I'm like, all right. I'm like, who's it gonna be? Is it?
Would that ring any bell, Hadu?
You can give me a history check.
I'm not a psychopath. I'm a high-functioning
High-functioning
psychopath.
16.
16. So yeah, the name Blackwatch rings a bell. It's from your recollection some sort of special operations unit, but like yeah, basically just a special operations unit designed to deal with bad things such as werewolves and the like.
No. I'm gonna wait for Kyle. Hold on. There he is.
Back.
Yep, he's back.
Spec Ops.
they, they are a specialized unit meant to deal with anything supernaturally, werewolves and the like. Just silent.
Just like,
I'm
just
catching
like,
up with
we're gonna have to set that guy free.
I mean,
You mentioned something about special handcuffs.
special handcuffs. I mean, they have one of theirs.
I don't know.
Still, it's a cheaper flight, and we might have something interesting happen.
Yeah. I'm starting to agree a bit more with Alessandra because the last thing we need is more interesting stuff going on. Than, you know, this whole, you know, what we're dealing with.
I am prepared for however much trouble we get in.
I'll still take the seconds.
Yeah. Better than giving more gold than we have to, and better than waking up at before 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. I'm content to leave it at that and just kind of, you know,
Yeah.
eat the rest, drink the rest, and call it a day.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you finish up your meals and you head off to your rooms. And does anybody want to do anything before they close their eyes for sleep?
What is? I just want to know what's the condition for the spell we're under the effect of to fade.
Physical contact, like a punch, I think, right?
Okay, so we're,
Yeah. Rendering unconscious will also drop the spell, mind.
so we, yeah, so we
Sleeping, you're
use it,
unconscious. Yeah.
Well, if that's
Oh.
the case, Gil, once Little Fox gets in that room, Gil is going to cast alarm on the door.
Does it does it like break for elves as well? Because they don't sleep; they have like a trance that they go into.
I mean,
but
you
they're-
maintain consciousness in a trance, and no, it won't break.
Hey.
So Alessandra's gonna wake up as a tabaxi, basically.
Well,
Mhm.
well, knowing that, I don't think we would have got that room then, because keeping her alone,
we
because
can
of
all
the
bunk up
keep
in
goes
the
up.
Yeah.
same room together.
Yeah, and I don't have to sleep, and my thingy doesn't break, so I'm just going to whatever room's the biggest.
swap.
And...
Oh yeah, that works.
Mm,
So what's happening? Alessandra's going into a room with somebody else. You're
I
swapping.
think we're gathering in like whatever room's the biggest, Hadu, and just kind
Oh,
of.
so everybody in one room. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you all go into the to the larger of the two double rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Gil will give up his bed and just sleep on a bedroll on the floor.
No.
And also, like I said, once everybody's in the room, he'll cast alarm on the door, just in case.
I am fine on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Me too. I don't need to sleep as long, and I can meditate. One could say. The spell won't
Good.
break for me.
Okay, Celeste, the beds are all yours.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Now you can internally panic about what's happening tomorrow while everyone else is in the same room.
Great.
Great. Awesome. Fantastic.
Awesome. So yeah, you each get into bed and uh, apart from Ina, who is just doing her
Meditating.
meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll be
Uh,
like, yeah, she'll fall asleep with all of them and then wake up after the 4 hours and just keep an eye out. And you're
Cool.
out.
No problem at all. And we'll take our break there while everybody is getting their rest.
Cool.
Mhm.
I can turn the light off
Right.
because it's not
Turn
that
the
dark,
light
but it
on.
is dark on the camera.
Mhm.
nothing, but everybody is trying their best to get this ship airborne as the second one's like trying to come into dock at the same time. And you can hear them saying they're gonna be escorting the Blackwatch here soon. And Noble saying, I'm not gonna be around when that happens. Nope, come on, we need to get this airborne.
Ina just whispers to the group like, I prefer the one with the Blackwatch. Sure, they won't be as annoying as this one.
Damn right.
Can we push it
Damn
off?
right.
No.
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think there's
no.
not no. I mean, it's not like any of us know how to fix this fucking ship, so I don't think we have much choice but to
Yeah, we wait.
wait.
The second one, probably then.
Unless this is requires a liar or a herbalism kit to fix. Can't help.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. So yeah, you hear some more commotion going on, and like you hear the sound of some drums beating in the background. I say, I'm really sorry, but we're not gonna make it in time. Well, I will not look at somebody from Blackwatch. You're gonna have to avert your eyes then. Ugh.
Just
I
hold
kinda-
the hand in front.
Yeah.
No.
They like turn and put their back, and as the second airship is still coming into view, you see two guards escorting out a
Knew it was him! Knew it was him!
There it is.
There he is! There you are, you bastard!
And then you, just as they get to the portcullis, you hear the first airship. All aboard! Anyone that's coming aboard, come aboard.
Oh,
Wow.
for the second one.
Looks like it's just you, your royal highborn nurse, whatever we are supposed to call you.
Wow.
Very favorite, that one. Very
Me.
like.
They get on the airship, and the airship takes off. And as the second airship comes into dock, the two guards say, "Make way! Make way!"
I am, yeah. I'm not in
Yeah,
anyone's
don't have
way.
Yep.
Yep, I have made way.
Step aside.
They get onto
Way
the ship
has
and
been
they say, "You're planning to get aboard this ship. I would suggest you don't go to the lower areas. You stay away from the cells, and you make sure that you stay clear of that man right there.
No tip.
Right?"
Sounds good to me.
And they get on the ship themselves.
Guess we stay clear of that man there and board.
Hmm.
All aboard! Last
Totally.
callings!
Yep, bored.
Get aboard.
Oh, yeah. And you get aboard the airship. Do-do-do-do-do. Just have to make some real quick modifications. There we go. And you are aboard the airship.
Oh, fucking airships.
It should be fun for little folks, shouldn't it? Because they're in the
Yeah,
air.
true, yeah.
Yeah, so there is obviously quite a breeze on the top deck of the airship as it starts taking to the sky and making its way towards. I keep wanting to call it Alenthea, and of course it's not Alenthea. It's Etherdale. There we go.
Who's this guy?
So that is the captain of this airship, and the one steering you on your way. Introduces himself. He says, "My name's Martin. How can I would say how can I be of service, but that's quite obvious, isn't it? We're getting you to Etherdale. Alright, well, I suggest you keep your hands and arms inside of the railings. Don't look over too much. I'm sure you're not gonna get air sick or anything, or go overboard or anything like that. But if you keep to yourselves and keep safe, I'm sure everything will be fine."
Ina just smiles and nods and just kind of looks out wherever we're flying. She's like, she's enjoying flying.
I thought I said not to look over the railings.
She's not looking over, she looks
Ah,
out.
okay. Yeah. And it's really not long at all until you catch up with the first airship. You see the noble on it,
Captain's
accompanied by 2 guards. Yeah. Martin says to you, it's gonna be probably about 3 days flight. I hope you don't mind the wind in your hair.
Not at all.
Okay. Well, every so often they have to let that Blackwatch guy out to stretch his legs and stuff. They advise that you go to another quarter of the ship when that happens. I've not had to escort anybody from Blackwatch myself, but I hear they can be dangerous people.
Are the same? We all have.
I beg your pardon?
Heard the same. I think we all have.
Good.
Yep.
Well, just talk amongst yourselves or do whatever it is that you do, and it should be over in no time.
Thank you.
And he just kind of starts whistling a merry tune as he steers the airship across the skies. Does anybody want to do anything in the first few hours?
Feel the wind in my hair. My illusory hair.
I guess just kind of be close to the others. Not stray too far. Like, yeah. That's
Okay.
about it. Nothing in specific.
Yeah, not much.
Looking around.
Just vibing.
And as the first few hours pass, you hear some beating of drums, and again, one of the guards
There he goes.
comes out. He says, "Make way for the Blackwatch."
Where is he going, here or there?
He's coming from this side here.
Yeah, but like, where are they going? Like, are they talking to us or to little?
Yeah.
Mm.
To everybody around here. And the
Fish,
guard
no.
takes his spot next to the captain, as does the other one. And the man here comes out. He kind of just walks around for a little bit, stretches his legs, kind of brushes his hands through his hair as best as he can because his wrists are shackled.
Yeah.
And he goes over to the side and kind of just takes a deep breath in and tries his luck once and just tries to get past this way. But the guard stops him and says, Now. You know you're not to socialize with the others. Yes, I know, but some of them look rather cute. You can't blame a man for trying.
As condescending as before, I see.
I love him.
Right. Come on then, Algren. Back to your cell.
It's him.
No fun at all, are you? He goes back in.
As he's like walking around, I'd like to like if I recognize him or anything about him. I do.
I can't see why you would, but give me a history check just in case. You
No, it's
never
just
know.
like yeah,
Yeah, if it's a silly high roll.
yeah. It's not, so I'm fine.
Cool. And yeah, the rest of the day carries on, and sooner enough, like morning turns to night. And the captain says, "Well, we've got some beds down here at the front of the ship. You would normally be at the back, but they're holding the guy there, so we've converted some living space into the front. Feel free to go and get your heads down, and we'll see you in the morning."
Right. See ya. I go and like see
Yeah.
where we
Yeah.
sleep.
You gotta see what the sleeping accommodations are like.
Mm-hmm.
So as you get in, it's like really enclosed space. You can tell that this part was not designed for living accommodations at all. There's hammocks thrown across the walls. There is a hammock for each of you at least, but this room's not really big enough for 5 of you. But there is the sleeping space at least.
I've just realized we all look human, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Just
Because,
lay
like-
down for 8 hours.
I'm just gonna.
Yep, sleep for 4, and then just have your eyes closed for the other 4.
God, that must be fucking boring.
Just
But,
talk to your patron in your head,
like, hey, how's it going?
or have a chat with Salem telepathically.
How's things back home? All
4
right.
hours.
Phone call. She'll go sleep. The guard. Can we see to the other end, or?
Yeah, you would be able to see to the other side of the ship, yeah.
So it's not. So they'd be able to see to us as well.
They would be able to see to you as well, yes.
Oh,
Well,
All right,
guess I
everybody-
won't be sleeping.
if everybody just pulls like covers or whatever over themselves for the full 8 hours, then you should be alright.
Is there anything in here that could be used to like cover some of it?
Come on, we want our privacy.
Yeah.
I mean, you could turn one of the blankets into a curtain for the door, absolutely.
Yeah, just like wherever
Yeah,
they could see
yeah.
through, just cover
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And just like,
Mhm.
man, we want some privacy.
And
Maybe they're
the,
looking at us while doing
yeah,
that.
so the captain says that I would advise that you didn't. You see, they want to keep eyes on you in case that one gets away. You can do some stuff.
I mean, if he gets away, then we're all screwed, aren't we? So.
It's a very good point, actually. I mean, come on, guys, you got to admit she's got a point. If he gets out, we're all fucked. The 2 guards reluctantly nod and let you cover it up.
There we go.
I say a prayer for
Like, please.
before I sleep.
Mm-hmm. Are you praying for anything specific before you sleep?
Good weather. Good.
Very nice weather.
Very nice letter.
Praying for 5 kilometer. Like,
Very nice.
balance, just naturey shit, as well as for the love of the gods, let me sleep without and wake up without any issues with these people across the end of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
When I said like, well, if he gets out, we're kind of fucked, aren't we? Anyway, like, did Algren react in any way? When she said that?
Give me a perception check.
16.
Yeah, you caught a smirk. Definitely.
Cool. I just wanted to know.
For some of us, it might be literally, from what he was saying.
I mean, probably all of you, to be
Yeah.
honest. Cool. So, yeah, you find sleep.
Yeah, once again, I'll go with the group. Actually. No, she'll try and stay awake the whole time. Like, everyone falls asleep. She'll try and stay awake the entire time.
The entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so as you're starting to draw to the end, give me a Constitution save.
Save. Not 20, so that is 25. 27.
You do manage to stay awake throughout the whole time.
Cool.
And yeah, bright and early in the morning, you see the guards. This is before anybody else is awake. The guards come onto the thing, and Algren comes onto the board ship as well. And you see he does take a walk this time around the entirety of the top deck. And a number of times you see him looking over the banisters and into the distance.
Is it safe to jump out?
Can I fly over to the other ship and done with the highball?
And yeah, each time, especially while he's looking over the sides, the guards kind of reach for their weapons as he's looking over the banister, but don't draw or anything, just hand on hilt sort of thing.
Yeah, so while I guess I hear them go for, like, cool, quickly, the spell.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, I'm rolling here. I'm fucking lucky. 15.
15. Nice. Yeah. Nice. As you cast your spell scroll,
Doesn't work.
no. You see Algren looking in your direction again.
Wait, so, huh?
So you was keeping an eye on him while you was doing it, right?
I am casting it so that the guys are,
Yes.
hidden, and I
Yeah,
would
yeah,
do that in our
absolutely.
room.
Yeah, I know you're doing it in your room, but you as you were keeping, and I think yeah.
If I see it through the blanket, I guess, or like in the.
He
Maybe
does
I don't know.
look your direction again as you cast a spell. Now it could be nothing but more than coincidence, but quite a coincidence.
She looks at him back, like this quick, like, I know you've seen it, maybe.
He smiles again.
Now, what kind of smile is it?
Cheeky.
She like, it's like, this is gonna go horribly wrong, but she'll like wink at him, the same like tone, and then I guess go with everyone else. You're the one shipping her with everyone.
Me? Yeah.
And the guards
also not a
take him
woman,
back into
so-
his cell.
I hope the guys didn't see it, man. I guess they didn't, because Hunter didn't say anything.
Maybe Algren can see through it, but isn't bothered.
maybe. It's actually very possible. And then I guess we just hang out.
Cool. And yeah, so on the second day, not much happens in the day itself, but by the time the afternoon comes, and again, stop me if you want to do something in between, but by the time the afternoon comes, you do hear the two guards like arguing.
Oh, never mind. But I think what Ina would be doing is like, if the captain is still like whistling these like happy tunes,
Mm-hmm.
she would like pick any sea shanty, but like change any like sea to sky and like, you know, kind of like modify the sea shanty.
Okay.
And just kind
Yeah,
of
cool.
sing to pass time.
Give me a performance check.
Oh god.
And I think Maki's camera's froze, or she's doing her
I-
best statue impression.
I think it's froze. Lucky? I think the internet died. Performance
Mhm.
is 17, my favorite number apparently.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you manage to sing along merrily and make these whistles and sea shanties into air shanties by a
Mm-hmm.
way of changing a couple of cleverly placed lyrics.
It's
But yeah.
purely to pass time, but yeah.
Of course. As I say, as the afternoon draws on, you hear the two guards arguing. He's clearly lying. It's like, that's what he's paid to do.
Can't hold it anymore.
What? Lie? No, he's not paid to lie. But he's paid to know when stuff like that happens. I don't think he's lying. What are we gonna do? Dunno, I suppose we better tell the captain. Next time we go out, we'll tell the captain. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. They carry on. Does anybody want to do anything?
Feel the wind in my hair.
And during one of the breaks, she just says, "Get ready, just in case."
Yeah. Always ready.
And a few hours later, the guard come out onto the ship again. And Algren comes out with them. One of them goes over to the captain.
Oh,
And he
listen.
starts having a whisper in his ear now. Again, one of you can give me a perception check or two at advantage. It's up to you.
2 at advantage.
Sorry, 1 at advantage or 2 of you. You know what I mean. 2 at advantage, broken.
Eh.
Yeah, fuck it. Gil will kind of step over to the other side and just kind of listen in.
Yeah, I'm
Okay, so-
listening in as well.
2 rolling. Let's have your rolls.
If anyone else wants to go though, so.
18.
Listen.
Okay, you wanna roll or?
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Yeah, go for it. Why are you yelling at me?
Feed me.
She has food.
Feed me anyway.
That was a nat 20 for Lesh.
Nice.
Wow.
Good. +5 plus.
31.
Oh.
Nice. Holy
crap.
shit. She
Yeah.
knows everything.
So Ina, you do hear the guards.
Alessandra, not Ina.
No, Gil. Sorry, Gil. You do hear the guards whisper into the captain something about get ready at a moment's notice because things could go sideways very, very soon. However, Alessandra, with your eagle-like hearing, you hear that wyverns have crossed the border.
Yeah.
And then they go back into the cells.
How's Algren looking while they're talking about that?
How you
Smug.
doing?
Smug. Nice. Okay, so he didn't write us. Nice.
Wonderful.
Oh, she's back?
Yeah.
Ah!
Woo!
Hopefully it's not gonna go up.
Wyverns flying over.
Well, if we know that, I'm gonna duck beneath deck because I'm a farmer and I don't know how to fight.
I
Is
guess
there-
yeah.
How it works.
Is there a
everywhere
guard
else.
up here with us?
Yes.
Okay. I think she's just gonna like look at Gil and be like just look at him like, did you hear that? Just like look.
You get a slightly confused look back as, like, maybe? I don't know, what did you hear?
She like looks beyond him like.
Gonna walk over to the edge of the boat, like, the fuck?
Wyverns. That's what they were talking about.
Ah. Yeah, I totally heard that. Ah. It's gonna walk over to the others, like, yeah, let's get below deck, yeah.
Alright.
Like, looking at them, like, let's, like, yeah?
Yeah.
For what?
Go.
Look, I'm not feeling too great. I looked over the edge. Can you just, just help me out here, brother?
Okay.
The subtlety of an ox, I swear.
You're being
I'm
too
gonna,
generous.
I'm gonna insight that just to see. Where's my courage?
Well, you insight in Alessandra.
Gil, from what he said to me there.
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna start walking below deck.
9.
9. I mean, well, he's telling the truth. As far as you know, he's feeling ill.
Go for
I'm
Roger!
going.
I go
I'm
down.
going.
I'm just gonna go back to their kind of shut-in quarters on the side.
Mm.
Again.
What is wrong? Maybe I can help.
Wyverns. Wyverns.
I don't know if you can help.
Darling, you need to learn to infer information from how people are looking at you.
So you guys are what? Below deck now
Where
in
we're
the room.
sleeping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
like whatever was, I guess, down here.
Yeah.
Well, maybe front, because they said we're in front, but, tokens are
I-
out, so.
Yeah, what's the front and what's the back?
This is the front.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
okay.
yeah.
It does. Yeah, I get
It looks
it.
a little funky,
It-
but I
yeah.
understand how it works.
Yeah.
Alright, we're there then.
Because we caught up to the first ship, and they're slightly ahead.
Yeah.
So that made me think, like, oh, this
Ah.
is the front.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to like look up the schematic of this token myself. It's like that's the front, really? But,
I think it's a matter of perspective with like the stairs and everything else. It all just looks
Yeah.
a little funky. Hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
I
They
don't
all
know.
say hi again. Guys, she got me this bluey cup.
I'll leave you for Carla.
Danny would understand.
Yeah.
She would. Always does.
He's not.
And yeah, so you're having your conversation.
Mm-hmm. So Wyverns, huh?
Well,
Yeah.
not much I can do about that.
I thought you said you could help.
Well, you said you felt sick.
And I was given the look of a guy that wasn't really sick.
Oh.
Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, if those things come and they start
Really
attacking
sound.
us. If those things come and they start attacking the ship, what the fuck are we gonna do?
We can't do anything.
Alright. Well, I hope you all have made peace with your gods. Because if they attack us, probably gonna die.
Would I know how to do the thing that you told me about the like physical contact? No, but
Mm-hmm.
because I'm like reading the spell.
Yeah, absolutely.
Technically, from range, we can attack. So, the spells,
Well,
just bow and arrow. However,
best of luck.
what farmer or merchant knows how to do this?
One who wants to protect themselves.
A good one?
I am a
They are
simple
okay.
farmer.
They don't like magic here.
You don't like anything here.
Yes.
They would hate me.
So, me and Kish, out of the question if the Virons come. Maybe you
Right.
two, if you can get your hands on a bow, but. Oh, see.
Yeah.
The one advantage.
No idea how to use one.
The one advantage we do have is that, well, we have a Blackwatch with us.
Yeah. But that's true.
Yeah, the ship might not be so lucky.
Well, I mean, who gives a rat's ass about the other ship? Alright, that's fine. As long as I can, still do my thing. That'll be good.
And I guess we wait, Hadu.
Yeah.
And as if you asked
you.
for it, you see
Aw.
1 and 2 of these wyverns.
Lovely.
So, can everybody give me initiative, please?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When I get the table up, that helps, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Oh, the fox doesn't actually get a turn, does it?
This is an animal.
Yeah.
Is the one on initiative also -5?
Oh, God.
Sorry?
I mean,
Is one on initiative also a -5? Because then I'm in minus initiative.
I mean,
Negative.
yeah. I mean, it'll only count if anybody else is also a 1.
Oh, there we go.
it's not a skill check, is it?
I mean, reliable talent, effective. So,
And I suppose I will put him on the sheet just in case.
we're breaking you free, my man. We need your help.
And I will roll for something real quick.
You hate to hear that.
Mm-hmm. Shit, we can't get hit.
True.
And we can't fall unconscious, guys. Remember that.
I mean, we cannot do much.
Yeah.
God, fucking why?
Because you know that I don't like controlling like characters when they've got sheets and stuff. I don't want to make it unfair.
Did you just throw Algren at him?
We could have all picked generic humans and elves for our characters.
Hmm.
I mean, mine would look kind of human, right? But
It's just to be here, man.
Oh god, fucking wizards.
That was my reaction on Sunday.
Thursday.
Thursday, even.
I mean, it could be worse. We could have let Snep have the caster.
Yeah. That is a very bad decision.
At least I didn't get the fucking character sheet for once.
I've literally never heard of half of these spells.
Yeah,
Oh,
some
yeah,
of them are
Aura.
homebrew. You're
Oh,
gonna have to
for
give them a good read.
Fuck me. Okay.
Vibin.
Guys, can you just keep him locked up? Please?
I don't think you're gonna survive without him.
Yay.
Very honest, Hunter.
What level is he then?
Hi.
I don't know. I shouldn't say.
Well, he's at least level 7.
Yes. Oh, my brain.
What is a wyvern's? Okay, cool.
Hmm.
Do you want to give me an initiative for Algren?
Oh, yes. Scroll all the way back up to his actual stats. So I'm trying to read through those fucking spells. It's fun. I have so many tabs open now. Got 14.
14. Okie. So any dexes to resolve? Let's see. That can just stay the way it is. What's your natural dex, Alessandra?
+2, 14.
Okay. Cool. Okay, let's start this. Well, first it's the nobles go, who unsurprisingly is going to run away.
They're like, bye.
And they are now underneath. Oh, hang on, 1, 2, 3. To get into one of the back rooms for safety. Gil.
I imagine they have like their weapons and stuff like stuffed in like packs and things, or like hidden away. So he's gonna dig through and get his quiver and his bow, and then run topside.
Lena just doesn't remember. Can't get hit.
I'll do my best. But yeah, they'll just run to the top deck, and I guess he's gonna do his fucking best to shoot one of these things.
And don't use the arrow.
Yeah, he's using his regular. He's not using his special arrow. He's just doing regular, just sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. I don't know if this would be like. I don't know if it's. It would look magical, so I'm not gonna use my planar warrior.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just the normal longbow shot. You're so close to the radiant. Was it 14 hit?
Let me have a look. A 14 does hit.
Nice.
Oh, okay. They don't really have great AC. Honestly, color me surprised.
Or they have a lot of health.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. D8 +4. 17 damage.
17 piercing. Cool.
I mean, yeah, can't really do much else. So, I imagine it took his whole movement to get up top anyway. So,
Okie dokie.
stay as
In
is.
which case, it's Little Fox's go.
He's staying put. Not much he can really
He's-
do.
He's just staying put. Okie dokie. which guard is this? This is this guard. This guard is going to take a step back to here and try and shoot the wyvern. And he's going to miss. The captain is just going to do everything he can to keep the boat where it is. Alessandra.
She wants to look to see if the guards on the deck on her ship are like paying attention to them at all. She wants to try to cast something, but she wants to see if she can get away with it.
Are there windows where we are?
So give me a perception check. Well, you still got the blanket across the door, so you could just like peek out of the door. But do you mean outside? Yeah. There would be like tiny windows.
Just through there.
Well, okay, so she's still in the room with everyone else.
I mean, we all went to the room, so I don't know if you left.
But did Gil leave?
Yeah,
Gil went outside.
Then in the room, sorry, Gil. She's gonna cast Bless on Ina, Kish, and Little Fox that are in there, and just cast it for them in there.
I don't remember specifics.
Bless is whenever you make an attack roll or saving throw, you can add a D4.
Yeah, okay.
Because there's not a whole lot she can do, so she's just gonna try to buff everyone.
Okay. Cool. So Algren is just basically going to say to the guards, "You might want to be letting me go now." The guards at this point are just going to say, "No, keep him shackled. Keep him shackled. We can handle this. To your funerals." This guard's going to go over to there, and he's going to take a shot at the wyvern and hit. And tickles him with a little bit of piercing damage.
Tickle.
Kish.
I'm torn between like, do I do something or because I can really. I mean, how suspicious would it be if the cloud of mites appeared?
Probably very.
Probably very, right? I think she's just gonna stay put because I don't have anything that could help in the situation.
So you're going to stay put for now. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. In which case, this wyvern here is going to fly over to here and attempt to hit this guard. Let's see. So he's gonna bite him first. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Cool. And then he's going to follow that up by stabbing him with the stinger on the back of his tail, and that is going to hit.
Bye.
Bye.
And the guard's dead.
Oh my god. Okay.
What do you guys think Vyrons are afraid of?
Dragons. Full on dragon.
Time to wish for a dragon.
Dad jokes, maybe? I don't know.
So then this wyvern here is going to go along and also attack this guard.
RIP, buddy.
Yeah, no, that hits. Ooh. Okay, and yeah, he's still alive, barely. He's got to do stinger, and now he's dead.
Still alive, we're still breathing.
Cool. So the captain is going to just do his best to keep that airship afloat and keep calm under pressure. Fair play to you, Mr. Captain. This guard here is going to say to the other one, make sure he stays here. Don't let him out under any circumstances. And he runs over to here, and he's going to take a shot at the other wyvern and miss. The other guard, let's see. Yeah, it is this one. He's just going to stay put with Algren. And then this guard here again is going to take a shot at that wyvern and miss. Ina.
Thinking. Can the wyvern here make me an intelligence save?
Intelligence save. Let's have a look what his intelligence is. There we go. That would be a 9. 8.
Awesome. So the wyvern suddenly see this. Hold on, I need to fucking. What do you think is 10-foot cube? Like, how big is that? I can't imagine that because feet.
A 10-foot cube.
A big cube.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine, like, feet, like, because of the, like, we use meters.
Yeah,
and
no,
stuff.
of course. So
Is
what?
it big? Is it big enough so that any kind of dragon could fit?
Not a dragon.
10 foot's 3 meters, if that helps.
Oh,
Thereabouts.
okay.
And
Like, and not
I feel-
any kind of like a baby
I feel like it'd be a
dragon,
baby
maybe.
A
dragon.
dragonling.
that's why I ask, what are they afraid of? Because I'm casting the wyvern to scare it off. But, what could I do there?
I haven't a clue.
I mean,
What
it's
spell?
scared of it, whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Some nondescript blob that it is afraid of.
Yeah.
A beholder.
Yeah, just like a beholder appears.
I'm pretty sure they'd fit in a 10-foot cube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say a beholder would fit in a 10-foot cube.
Can we maybe put the battle music back on?
I was about to say, I was like, I'm
Yes,
searching
you
through
can.
I'm looking through my tabs. I'm like, fuck, which one has the fucking watch together on it?
If anything
I
right.
don't want to meet. Fucking hell, let me convert. I'm sorry this is taking so long.
No, don't
Uh,
worry about it. It's fine.
Jesus Christ. Because everything keeps throwing at me like, it's this. And I'm like, it's not helping. But yeah, fuck it. Let's say a beholder appear, like suddenly like appears to be flying at it.
Mm-hmm.
Doing what a beholder does, I guess.
Beholdery things, eye beam.
It includes
beholds.
sound, temperature, and other stimuli. So it's, I guess, it can actually hear like roaring or whatever it does.
Okie dokie. I'm just trying to see if there is a beholder token.
Fucking hope not. I don't want to fight one of them ever.
And only the wyvern can see it.
Yes. Well, we just it doesn't look like there is one on the free assets. So where is it? Like here?
Yeah, it's so that this one can see it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so the wyvern sees the beholder,
A 5-foot cube.
Yes, that is indeed a 5-foot
Yeah,
cube. Well done.
10.
There we go. Okay. Anything else, Ina?
No, not yet.
Okay. Cool. In which case, it's the Highborn's go, who is just gonna get into this room more, like slam the door, lock it. Gil.
Oh boy, shit! I can't remember what spell did you cast?
Phantasmal Force.
Phantasmal Force. Shit. I don't know if it's doing damage to it, break it or whatever.
No. But it can take like damage from the illusion if it feels like it's getting attacked. It's that one is a psychic damage, and it doesn't say anything about like attacking it.
Okay, cool, good enough. Then I'm going to attack this thing again anyway. And I know it's disguised, but Gil's gonna basically make sure that his necklace is like tucked away, so these other two shuffle nuts might not be able to see the glow from it. Because he's gonna use his bonus action to do what's it called? I've lost. God damn. Even with 3 screens, I am truly looking for some Claymore Warrior as a bonus action to hit this thing, and then he's gonna sharpshooter again.
Okie dokie.
Just get as much damage out as possible to deal with these fucking things. 17 to hit.
17. Yeah, it does hit.
How do you before that?
Throw
I
on
was
perception
rolling
for those chuckle
perception.
nuts.
Yeah, I was doing it at disadvantage.
I mean,
in all
at
fairness.
this point, I'm half expecting these wyverns to come attack us anyway. So I've already, I've already accepted that Gil might get exposed, but he's a human anyway, so he might get the most leeway out of everybody. So it's worth it. That's very good. 14, 15, 16, 17, 27 damage.
Oh, that is very good. Yeah, as the wyvern shrieks as the arrow plunges straight into its joint where its wing is.
Yeah, that'll do me.
Little fox then.
Staying where I am. Nothing I can do.
Okay. In that case, the captain's just gonna keep focusing on keeping the airship afloat, and Alessandra.
So 10 square feet is 30 meters. So I don't know if you would fit the dragon into that.
It's like 10 tall, wide, and deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't fit a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I think for Les's turn, I think she just goes out onto the deck with Gil, but I don't think she does anything. But I don't think she really wants him to be out here by himself. But there's nothing else she can do.
Let's see. Can you give me a persuasion check for Alguin, please?
I can. Versus persuasion. That's not great, I'll be honest. But let's see what the dice have to say. He only gets a +2. 7.
7 does not beat it, so he's staying shackled for now. That one's dead. So Kish.
Be like that.
Yep.
just wanted to ask, what does the square do? Is it an
So the square,
illusion?
like you can't even see the square, but the wyvern sees it as like a type of monster. It's an illusion that only the wyvern can see because like, it's Ina's like pretend monster, I guess you could say.
Could Kish try and like imitate the monster, like, you know, through thinking like mentally, to like get the wyvern to get attention to the monster? That's just like a thought. If not, then
So what you're gonna like shout as the monster and try to make the wyvern see the monster? Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Because the wyvern technically can already see it. It's just not had
Yeah.
its go yet to react.
It's more like to get a reaction out of the wyvern.
I mean, give me a persuasion check if that's what you want to do. Like, not persuasion, sorry, performance. You're trying to screech like a beholder.
That's a 17.
Okay, yeah, Ina, you start hearing Kish like screeching as if she was like, well, a beholder basically.
I mean, now everyone hears it because it's just to that creature it can hear it.
Yeah, it's
So.
Yep. So yeah, Kish starts screeching. Anything else, Kish?
no, just that.
Okay. Well, this wyvern then. The wyvern's gonna fly the fuck away from the beholder. But first, it's gonna fly this way, and it's going to. Yep. It's gonna just grab the captain under its claws and just
Bye.
toss it out the ship.
Oh my Christ.
Bye. Does the Wilhelm
Uh,
scream?
Yeah. So yeah, he's screaming all the way down, and then this wyvern here is just going to land on the ship here and just start clawing at the gate here. Just try and break it down, which it does. Yeah, and just with one swipe of its claw, it breaks the door down. The captain's dead, so there's no point in him anymore. There we go. Which guard is this? That's this guard. This guard's going to try and shoot at that wyvern. And hit. And give it a little bit of tickle damage. There we go. The other guard. Yeah, so he's just going to stay put with Algren. So then it's this guard's go who's going to come over here and try and shoot. And miss. Ina.
Mm-hmm. And so if I go up, I see that the dude there is still
Still with Algren, yeah.
Yeah, still with Algren.
Mm-hmm.
This can go horribly wrong. Mm-mm-mm. I'm trying to find on suggestion, do people realize they've been suggested? Because it doesn't state here, I don't think.
I mean, I always go with the rule as written, so if it doesn't state that they know that they have had suggestion, then they don't know. Like, I think, like Charmed does, doesn't it? Like, when Charmed ends, they know that they've been charmed afterwards.
Yeah, it's like with friends, and then it states there that they're aware of it, but I'm reading through it now. And nowhere.
If it doesn't say, then he doesn't know. Just always go rules
the
as
subject
written.
finishes what it was asked to do. You can specify conditions that will trigger the special activity. the condition isn't met. If you or any of your companions damage the target response. Okay, yeah, so he won't, and I don't think he also knows he's been targeted, luckily.
Okay.
So if the guard can, what is it? Can make my thing into wisdom? Yeah, wisdom save.
It is another concentration spell, by the way. I don't know if Phantasmal Force is, but
I think it is, but this is easier with Algren. I'm gonna look anyway. Oh yeah, the wisdom save I do.
So the wisdom's a 12.
So he fails.
Okay.
The phantasm disappears, but if the Wyvern's flying away, then. And it can. I think it's like the. Where is it in I suggest. Did we hear the name? Algren?
Mm-hmm.
I suggest that you let Algren go and help us against the Wyverns.
Okay, and he has to take that suggestion,
If
right?
he finds it reasonable, it's just like it has to help us
Right,
with the
yeah, yeah.
Wyverns. Otherwise, we'll end up like the second ship.
Okay.
And if he finds it reasonable, to an extent,
Yep, I will remember that when his next turn comes up.
Yeah, it's like- the suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable.
Okie dokie.
It's up to the guard. But yeah, let's Ina's go.
Cool. The noble then is going to go further into the back of the room as they can. Gil.
He's got it in his stupid thick skull now that he really wants to take out a wyvern, so he's gonna aim for the one that was flying away. And yeah, I think he's gonna kind of shuffle above deck. So this area over here, there's like another layer above where, Little Fox and Kish are below.
Yeah,
He's gonna go over that way just to stay a little bit farther away from these guards.
Okay.
So they might, still not see him because they were getting pretty close to next to where he was. So same as before, sharpshooter bonus action, get that extra force damage in there. Ugh. I'm guessing a 5 doesn't hit.
It most certainly does not.
Alright. Well, that'll do.
Okie dokie. Little Fox, can you do anything yet?
No, all I can do is melee. So
Okie dokie. Well, the captain isn't going to do anything. Alessandra?
I think Alessandra sees Gil going up there to get some distance. So she doesn't want to distract the guards from defending the ship, but she wants to kind of stand in the way between her and Gil. So if they see anything magically sus, they can't quite catch it.
Okie dokie. Yeah, so you try your best to make sure that they're not looking at Gil.
are
That's
they okay
fine.
with divine magic? The Empire.
I mean, you could assume that that's more reasonable, I would imagine.
Yeah, because if they're hate Asimar because it's whatever with Celestials, which are holy beings.
Mm-hmm.
With Asimars, it's that they hate him because they see them as bastards, not just insult the Celestials.
Yeah, which is why I would think they're okay with Celestial, with holy magic.
I mean, it's a good assumption. Yeah, so end of turn, Alessandra, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. In which case, it's Algren's go. Give me another persuasion check, Algren.
Yeah. 21.
Okay, yeah. Combined with the suggestion and Algren basically saying, we're all gonna fucking die unless you let me go, the guard is going to unshackle Algren. So, there we go. Algren can have a go.
Yes, and he would move if I had control of his token, but he's basically
Of
gonna
course.
go.
Hang on.
He's gonna basically stand here.
There we go. Now you'll have control of the token.
There we go. I think that's close enough. It is. Yeah, he's just gonna blight this dragon over here. So it has to make a. It's a Constitution saving throw with a DC of. Once I scroll all the way back up, probably. Fuck, where is this? DC 16.
And it's a what save? Sorry.
Constitution.
Constitution fails with 13.
Alright. 88 damage. That thing takes 42 necrotic damage.
42 necrotic damage. There we go. Yep.
Yeah, that's. I think that'll just about do it.
Okie dokie. In which case, it's Kish's go.
She's just gonna stay put. I don't think she can do anything right now.
I just climb into a hammock and just kind of like, this is easy.
Okay. The other wyvern is just gonna crash into the side of this ship.
I thought it was
It
flying away.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but then it
The
was
beholder
shot.
disappeared. The beholder
Yeah.
disappeared, so it's not afraid anymore.
So
Yeah, but it still thinks the beholder is there.
but it was shot at. So
And it
the way
turned
I
around.
yeah. So the
That's
way I see
stupid.
it, yeah. So he's gonna smash into the side of the boat. Yeah, and then he's gonna claw at the noble. Yup. And then he's just gonna throw the noble off the side of the ship.
Oh,
Well, there he goes.
The other wyvern then is going to fly this way. So it says, right. Yeah, and make a hit on this one here, and fail actually with a -1. But then it's going to follow it with its stinger, and hit the stinger, and the stinger does some real fucking nasty damage. 2d6 plus 4. Okay, cool. Yeah, that guard's dead.
There they go. What did I say? I was being honest when I said that to the guard.
yeah.
Okay, and so that's that wyvern's go. So now it's this guard, who is looking panic-stricken, and he's going to roll a con save and fail. So he's actually going to go and cower at the back of the boat. This one here is going to take. Well, he's going to step in closer and try and swipe at the wyvern with his sword.
You're so dead.
Mm.
I mean, he hits at least. There we go. Ina.
Can't attack with any of my magic because it does not look holy. Any spare bows lying around anywhere?
Any spare bows? I mean, yeah, the dead guards have bows, and they got a bow and a crossbow and a sword.
Crossbow.
Yeah.
Crossbows are shit though. And no bows in like where we were sleeping.
I'll let you have there was a bow in the armory. That's fine. You can have a
What
bow.
bow? Long bow, short bow?
Short bow.
Oh, better than nothing. I don't know how much movement it is.
We'll say 10 foot.
Cool, grab that, go back. And yeah, she'll take a shot.
Mm-hmm.
With a...
Those I can use actually.
We were literally talking about that step before the combat began.
Yeah, I just checked. What
Dirty
simple
20,
weapons are?
Hadu?
Dirty 20 hits.
Yeah, monks don't always get access to. I mean, you can still shoot one. You just don't have proficiency with it.
For 6 damage. Piercing, I assume.
6.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. 6
That's her
piercing.
go.
Cool. Every little helps.
Mm-hmm.
The noble's dead, so it's Gil's go.
I've got a vendetta about that one that's on the far side. It's gotta fucking die.
Gil, just leave it.
There's another one here.
Fine. He'll shoot for the one that's close. Oh shit.
I'll let it count for 10 if you killed this one right here.
You're gonna regret that because fucking crit 20. So that's. I hate having like. Kate does it differently, and Hadu does crits differently. You double the dice rolls, right,
Double
Hadu?
the dice roll, yep.
Got it. Cool. Thank you. So that's whatever this is. 9.
Isn't like double like 9, so 18? Or like
Well,
2 rolls?
that was just me saying. That was just me
Okay.
doing math
Yeah.
in my head. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
9 plus 14, 23 plus. Wait, I just confused myself because you said the same number because it's sharpshooter, so it's already plus 10 plus the 4 from the dice, so 14, so 28. All right, calculator time because my brain hurts.
What is happening?
I don't know.
The world's end.
That is right. 37 damage. Jesus Christ.
37, very nice. And again, this wyvern shrieks in agony as the arrow kind of lodges like underneath its chin into like the flesh under its mouth, and it's kind of lodged there with the arrowhead in its mouth.
Perfect.
Cool. Anything
yeah.
else?
No, that is it.
Okay. Little Fox.
Okay, tell me, are there any short bows left laying around?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. With arrows, presumably.
Yes.
And I can shoot through a window here or something?
Yeah, you could do if you kind of hang out the window a little bit. You could shoot. Yep.
Sure. So I go up there.
Mm-hmm.
Ish, hold his legs.
Me.
No problem.
I'm proficient with this weapon, so plus 7. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
It's a d6. Plus dex. So 7 piercing.
7 piercing. Again, as the arrow, the wyvern shrieks as the next arrow makes contact with its throat.
And I get myself back in and move back.
Okay. The captain is going to do nothing but keep the airship on board. Alessandra.
Let's give some divine magic a shot. She's gonna cast command on the wyvern. Can the wyvern roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Wyvern's wisdom save is, what's its wisdom? So 14.
Well, meets it, beats it. And then I also just read if it doesn't understand your language, nothing happens. I'm trying my best out here, guys.
You are indeed trying your best. Definitely.
She is gonna. She wanna leave and risk it for the biscuit.
How good's the biscuit?
Good question.
I think she would want to get out of range, so I think she's gonna back up like 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay. In which case, it's Arguin's go.
Shit, it is, isn't it? It'd be great if I, thought about that and, decided what he was gonna do. God, he's a blade singer, so a lot of his stuff required him to be within melee range.
You can jump on the wyvern.
He could. But would. I mean, he can get close up to it, so he'll join the guard. Which does open some things up if I can find them. That is fucking Christ on a bike.
I think
so-
dissociative edge makes
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure dissociative edge makes that.
Nope. It's insane. Is what it is.
What?
Dissociative edge. Is that what
Yeah.
you're talking about? Yeah.
I'm trying to read it. You can spell your weapon homes with fire.
Isn't it like you attack, and then from that
Yes.
attack, you just
And has to make a dex saving throw. Yes, so he's gonna do that. Dissociative edge, bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and swing with whatever his. Oh, pardon me while I scroll all the way up to see what.
I think at
Melee
the-
weapons
on
he
that
has.
cheat sheet, I think he only had a rapier, but that's because I didn't give him his magic weapon because technically he doesn't have it yet.
Fair enough. Yeah, he'll just stab at it with a rapier. If that's the case.
no elven katana.
So
Not
plus
yet.
8.
Or his gunblade, he hasn't got that yet either.
Oh shit! Yeah,
That is
remember.
a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, and he's got to make a dex save. You said it's dissociative
Yes.
edge, right?
Yep, so it's a DC 16 dex save.
Okay, cool. So it fails, and me and Dorbs we modified dissociative edge, so the energy goes through anyway. So this one will also have to make a dex save.
Okay.
Which that one fails as well, so they will both get hit.
So from the rapier itself was 8 damage just to the first guy. And then
Okay,
they
that
both
one's
will-
dead then.
Oh, well.
Bye.
Well, either way. Then the other one will take 2d8 damage as well. It takes 8 necrotic damage.
It takes 8 necrotic damage. Okie dokie. Cool. There we go. So yeah,
And then he's gonna step back and let the guard take whatever hit is coming next from that weapon.
I mean that sounds like something he would do actually. So yeah, absolutely. Cool. Kish.
Well, I think she's gonna just stay put in case, like, Little Fox wants to do something else.
Okay. Just in
Like-
case he wants to hang out the window again.
Yeah, basically.
Okie dokie. No problem. In
What
which
would make a
case the
babysitter?
wyvern. Fly of 60, I think. Might even have more. No, it's a fly of 80. Yeah, so we can definitely make that.
Jeez.
So yeah, so the wyvern comes straight over. Yeah, and it's
Chill music.
just gonna
Starts
throw.
talking.
It's just gonna throw the guard off the side.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
I'm glad Les moved.
And then it's going to perch down on here,
Hi there.
and it'll make a stab with its tail at Algren with a crit 20. Ouch.
Oh, Algren.
Oh,
This is
buddy.
gonna hurt. Because it's a stinger, so it's.
Luman?
Okay, Algren will need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Easy. Easy. I think.
We pray.
Yeah. Dirty 20.
Yeah, that makes it. So it takes 8 piercing damage, and then.
I'm scared now.
But wait, there's more.
Hey,
Oh, wait.
it's all low rolls. Ah, there we go.
Oh, you fucker.
So it would have took 20 poison damage, but he takes 10 because it's halved.
Oh, fuck.
He's fine. He would have been fine even if he took 20.
So that's the wyverns go. We've got an alive guard. Oh yeah, we've got an alive guard.
Yeah, the one who ran away. Self-preservation.
He is not going to be able to beat his fears, and he's going to stay hidden in the room. So that is Ina's go.
So we're in clear view of the captain, I assume.
We are in clear view of the captain. Yep. But Algorand will just look your way, and he'll just say, "Just do it."
Fine. Kind of throws the bow aside. And then she'll blast away.
Mm-hmm.
With an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And just for the fun of it, she makes the energy look like an arrow. Just whoop, pink arrow, just whoosh, and the wyvern.
Nice.
13 force damage.
13 force damage. Okay, cool. As the wyvern shrieks in pain, wings go back and it kind of flaps and squawks around a little bit.
Let her go.
Cool. Gil.
Right. Aim for the head. Just sharpshooter once again. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Plus 14. 23 damage.
23 damage. Okay. Cool. So this time the wyvern, like, its legs buckle underneath it and it goes down onto the deck and starts scrawling and scraping at the floorboarding, but it's still alive. It's just rolling around at the moment. End of go.
Yep.
Little Fox.
Okay, where is this all like one deck?
So Gil is above, like, so there's another deck above.
I just wonder if this just leads out onto the deck.
So this one leads. So you've got to go up these steps here or these steps here. You're below deck at the moment.
Okay, and I
You would-
could do that, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool. And then I could be roughly where Ina is and not have a problem.
Yep.
Suppose. Cool. I'll do that then.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just get myself there. And take a shot at it with the
Okay.
short bow. 12.
12 does not hit.
No,
End of turn, yeah?
I'll just dip back in
Okay.
and then end it.
Okay, cool. The captain is just going to keep the boat up. Alessandra?
Let's try Toll the Dead. Can the dragon give me another DC 14 Wiz saving throw?
Fails.
Oh my god!
It's a d12 as well, because it's hurt.
It's all looking up. It's all looking up. That's 10 necrotic damage.
Very nice.
Nice roll.
So again, the wyvern shrieks and it starts like scraping around on the floorboarding, but at the moment it's still alive.
Still
Just
alive.
put it out of its suffering. You just hear Ina.
End of turn, or are you going to do something else?
No, that'll be it. That's all she can do.
Cool. In which case, it's Algorand's go.
Okay. Well, this thing's just rolling around on the deck, so he's going to just reach his hand out and third level. Where is it? Yeah, third level. He's got a spell slot for it. She's gonna use misery on this thing. 1, 2,
Sounds
3.
fun.
So it it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Well, that's 4 on the dice. That doesn't look good. It's Constitution's +3, so 7.
That fails. He's going to take 3d6 of combat damage, and he's going to heal for half that amount. Not great, buddy. 6 necrotic
6
damage.
and 6 kills the wyvern.
Oh, thank God.
Yay.
Hopes it just evaporates.
Yeah, absolutely.
I put the bow back.
Just gonna move all of the hidden things.
I
now so
look-
you can
I look
see.
at this like the soldier's
Yeah.
way, like.
I totally would have had those things. My kills!
I know. They are.
Ugh. Doesn't count.
And Algren just looks at the captain and he says, "Now, my dear captain, you know how to keep your mouth shut, don't you?" And the captain looks at him and he says, "I've got a duty to report these things." You kind of just see Algren like smile and open his mouth slightly and says, "You know how to keep your mouth shut, don't you?" And all the captain can do then is nod and just starts steering the ship again. Fantastic. Well, there we go. I don't have to throw you overboard. Your secret is safe, my lady. Algren Fox.
Nina? And Jack extends a hand.
Pleased to meet you. He takes your hand and he kisses the back of it.
Charmer.
Always.
She once again looks at the guard like, what was that one?
Which? Oh, one of them survived. Oh dear. Well, the guards are notoriously loyal and all of that, so if you'll excuse me. And he just disappears into some mist.
Let's turn
And-
around, everyone.
He's just gonna fucking kill him.
And just kick him down.
Ow.
He comes back out again. He says, "Yes, well, guards are notoriously loyal, but captains of airships know when to keep their mouth shut, don't they?" Again, the captain just kind of nods. It looks like the rest of this airship ride will be more fun. Why don't you reveal your true selves?
Why not?
Don't have to tell me twice.
Like with the, she
Mm-hmm. Dispels. Ah. Excellent. There we go. Much better. Well, I have the rest of this trip with you, but I'm afraid once we touch down, I'm most likely going to have to leave you. You see, I'm making this trip because they're assigning me a new handler, and I've yet to meet her. So
Oh no.
that'll be fun.
Wonder if she's blue.
Yeah. New handler.
Yes, you see, what's the best way to say this? People like me are dangerous, and we have to be escorted around by people that know how to deal with us should we get out of hand.
Interesting.
I find it quite amusing at times.
Yeah, I can see it. Especially if you can see that the handler isn't much experienced.
Well, I've had my fair share of experienced handlers and those that aren't as much so, and just let me get on with things. Just admit, I actually find those ones quite boring. It's usually more fun to get to know the more experienced ones and to see how long it takes for them to come around to my way of thinking.
Oh, you're gonna have fun, buddy. Out of character, of course.
Of course. So, what are you here for, really?
Let's have a chat somewhere else. Which like gestures to. After all, I don't really like the smell of blood much.
Understandable, and he kind of, I forgot if Alguin's got silence. Has he got silence? I can't remember. I don't think he has, actually.
No, I don't.
I mean,
I don't think I saw it.
would he have cast it where he is on himself?
No, he was gonna try and encapsulate the captain in it.
captain.
It would have been a, you know.
I don't think it's
Second
listed
level.
here. Second.
Yeah, I don't think
It's-
he's got silence.
It's not listed here.
No,
Yeah.
no, he
it
doesn't. Then, well, instead, then he'll just say to the captain, "You make sure you stay there now. Good boy." And he'll walk into the room and just say, "What shall we?"
Just kind of look at the group, like, what's the general mood? How's it?
Gil was up.
Absolutely.
Gil made his way down there, and he was just laying there, like with his arms like in a hammock, with his hands behind his head. And then you guys
He's
walked in,
happy.
and he's like,
Wary?
he wants to be
Really?
far away removed from this conversation.
Keep on resting, my boy.
I don't
Okay, she's just occasionally looking at the captain like, you better be there.
I'm watching you.
So,
We're looking for something in the Empire.
looking for something. How interesting. What's she looking for?
Depends how much you care for it.
Depends how much I care for it. Well,
This guy saved our lives, Mom. Might as well just tell him.
I'm
I
not going
first
to be
wanna
able to
know
be
how-
much help to you if I don't know what it is.
By it, I meant the Empire.
Ah, the Empire. Well, I care for about the Empire about as much as I care about my shit after I've shut it out.
There you go, then you can know what we're looking for. We are looking for a journal that's been, and she's like keeping her voice, not whispering, but like lower, so that the sound doesn't travel. Hold on. A journal that's been. Were we told how it was taken? I'm assuming it was taken from Necrotia.
Just that the journal would be there. I don't think
yeah.
it was mentioned that it was
Didn't
taken
get
from
any
Necrotia.
details.
Yeah.
In that case, we're looking for a journal. We were told is in the Empire, pertaining to something about the myth, like the prophecy.
Apocalyptic in
No,
nature.
The prophecy.
Just because you
You-
managed to almost kill 2 wyverns, darling, doesn't mean you can interrupt me.
Mom, get him. Les is like trying not to smile, like
Gil's happy with it. He doesn't care. He's smiling.
You wouldn't be talking about the dreary prophecy of the end, would you? The apocalypse, the gods of destruction, or whatever.
Yes, that one.
Got it in one.
Isn't that merely a bedtime story we tell to kids to get them to shut up and obey?
In every story, there is a truth to it. If you've been a little.
True enough, I suppose. Legends are all often born of some element of truth, at least.
Hmm.
So, what do you know of this journal? Anything?
Unfortunately, we weren't told much. I assume it was confiscated from the Crowshire Darklands in some way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, if it's a journal, it's probably gonna have some information on some sort of artifact or artifacts, perhaps.
Hmm.
As I say, when we touch down, I will have to go and see my new handler. I can see what I can dig out for you, though. It might be fun to help you.
Hmm. And what will we owe you?
The pleasure of your company. As I say, this seems fun.
All right, Argon. Do you
Excellent.
suspect that the journal might also mention a certain place in it? We need to
Okay,
get to that place. That's why we're looking for it.
fantastic. Well, as I say, I will see what I can do. You'll have to forgive me, and I suggest you cast that rather nifty spell that you've got when you when we touch down. But as a sworn loyal citizen of the Empire, I'm afraid I must go back to treating other races like dirt. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
Excellent. Well, how to explain how the gods died?
We used to have a carcass of a wyvern on the ship.
True. Very true. Very true.
Did the other airship fall?
Probably.
The other airship's actually just going about by itself at the moment.
Well, if it's on course, then it'll arrive there too, so.
And crash.
Crash
ghost
into something. Yeah.
Crash into the Imperial Palace and kill the Empress, maybe.
Mm. You can just keep the carcass on and say that we were attacked. We're telling the truth.
Yes. That. Yeah. They will surely understand that. I agree. Well, seeing as there is now no need for me to return to my cell, I'm going to take a little nap. I hope you don't mind. And he just kind of jumps onto one of the hammocks and just shuts his eyes.
There he goes.
Okay then.
Well, glad he's comfy.
Would anybody else like to do anything?
Except continuing my singing? No.
Les just wants to sit up on the dock and pray to her gods.
Like
He
hell.
just wants a moment alone just to pray to both of her gods.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of prayer would she be making? What would she be praying for?
Torm, she's just like, man, this shit's hard, but please give me strength. And then with Sune, she's just like, I miss you so much. I'm not even scared to admit it. I miss you so much. And then once again, she's like, that was gay, and then just forgets it.
Love it.
Is Les sleeping with Sune?
Dun dun dun.
Shit it. Morrigan 2.0.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Ina would send something to her patron, but I'll message you how do.
Yep,
So-
no problem.
Then it'll take a bit.
I think Little
Mhm.
Fox is probably just a general prayer to his god in a quiet, out of the way space on top deck.
Okay.
And also think, Father, where are you?
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Nobody asked for anything else, no?
Nope.
No.
Gil's vibing in the hammock. Just
I think she's gonna go like over here and just like read for a little bit because she's been stuck inside for the whole fight. So she's gonna like keep an eye on the captain and be on the outside for a bit.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so the two airships carry on for the rest of the day. Halfway into the third day, the other airship itself does veer off course
Bye.
and end up just, well, going somewhere. Who knows where.
Well, I would have asked Algren like who that noble was. If they were too important or.
Argon says, does it matter? Highborns are highborns. They're always up to something crooked anyway.
True. I'm just curious. It's in my nature.
you know, he's a splat of blood on the ground.
I am
Indeed he is.
so sad about this.
Necrotia will end up getting the blame for that one, whether it was them or not. Who knows? Who cares? Another martyr for the war.
As it is. As it has been since the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Indeed. Well, we'll be landing soon, so I'm going to get ready to meet whoever my new handler is. You see him sort of brushing himself up, like making himself look extra presentable.
I gather everyone and like, come on, cast the spell again. God, I hate rolling this fucking bullshit.
Do it.
16.
16. Okay, okay. Yeah, so 16, you do it.
Once again to being plain.
I can't wait for when we stop doing
Get
this.
out of here. Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, you land in not Alenthea, Etherdale. Etherdale. Yeah,
Etherdale.
Etherdale. That's the one. And as you land in Etherdale, that's where we'll end tonight's game.
What?
I want to see the handler.
You
You'll
know who
see
it's
it
gonna
next
be.
time.
I know, and that's why I want to see it.
Yeah. What day do we land?
So it'd
14th
be-
or 15th?
it's 15th. And I'm ending the stream in 3, 2, 1.
Bye.
Bye. The stream has ended.